All right, the next episode begins of the Hatch 2.0 build. It's 6:39 a.m. Taking off to Eureka right now. No passenger princess today. Adrian had big dog stuff to do, so I'm doing a little solo trip to Eureka and back. Dennis was sending me some pictures last night of the car. Looks real good. Super excited. Can't wait to get it back. And then hopefully in the next few days I can get the cage certed. Ken Gentry is down here in the Bay Area somewhere, so hopefully I'll catch him. Got the Starlink up, Veritas Vans case, and then their suction cups. If I can get this kind of right there, you can see it. So shout out to them. And I got the Wii Boost up as well. But it's freezing outside. It's freaking 34 degrees. Jeez. So yeah, it's freezing. Now to make the I think it's like a 5-hour trek, which usually turns into 6 hours because there's always some type of traffic up there. But yeah, got the Valentine going. So it's the Valentine G2, best radar detector on the market. I'm trying to think what other things I got in here. I can try to get some type of sponsor of something. Bulletproof mounts, and then I have a Course Motorsports car charger right there. Other than that, yeah, powered by Monster, the Mango Loco. But yeah, so just getting on the road. Guess I'll check in once I get to Eureka. So see you guys in a little bit. All right, so a little bit of check-in. Just picked the car up from Dennis, and we are caged. So this is the More Racecraft 850 cage with swing outs. Came out real nice. Dennis did say he had to modify a few things, or I think rebend some pipes or the tubes, and then adjust a bunch of other things. Was kind of hoping it would have been a little bit better fitting cage for him, so he didn't have to do as much bending or modifications. But it came out real nice. Super happy with everything. I got the window net in. That's some More Racecraft part as well. But then these are the swing outs they provide. He did them a little bit longer so they're easier to reach once you're in the seat. But yeah, super excited right now. Now to drive, I think it's like 5 hours home. And then unload the car tomorrow. Hopefully I can get this thing, get the car certified, I think maybe tomorrow, if not sometime the next week. But yeah, everything came out nice. Has welds, the 6x6 plates, gave me a Ellsworth Performance sticker that I'll be throwing on the car. Might do the upper back window possibly. Not really sure what I want to do. But yeah, really happy with this. That's probably the Kirky I'm most likely going to be running. I gotta actually sit in it again and see how I fit with my fire suit. And then like the passenger side, I'll probably do like 20-inch, just so it's big enough that anybody really can fit in there, and you're not super tight if you're riding passenger. But other than that, yeah, everything came out great. Now just looking forward to getting the Gen 2 small block installed and get back to racing. So let's get back on the road. Never-ending battle, never-ending saga. Just had a blowout on the trailer. I think I'm like maybe a half hour from Santa Rosa now. But yeah, so now I gotta figure out where the jack is in the truck and swap this thing out. Thankfully, not too long ago, actually before I left for Redwood, I put the spare on the trailer because just in case. And here we are, just in case. So, middle of nowhere, hills have eyes, but now I gotta figure this out. All right, progress update on my misfortune. Got the jack high enough. So So funny, because I've been saying I'm gonna throw this piece of wood away for quite some time, and it actually saved my ass right now. So there's a blowout. Got the new wheel on. Just gonna tighten everything down, and then throw all this crap back in the truck and get back on the road. Fun. And we're back. So we had one casualty, so I gotta get that replaced tomorrow. But yeah, car's back. Window nuts there. Yeah, definitely impressed with this cage. I said, aside from like the issues that Dennis ran into, which is kind of fitment, which I guess it's kind of hard with like a Fox body, especially because they made so many of them and everyone's slightly different. Each one has some type of issue, that they're crooked or not fully square. But yeah. Another cool thing I forgot he did that I asked was an 8.8 brace. So this is a brace for the 8.8. It's from, I think it was Team Z. So that's done. So that's cool. But yeah, window nuts in for Stroud. The seat, surprisingly enough, I actually still fit in it. I bought this seat probably well over 10 years ago. And surprisingly enough, I still fit. I think it's a 17.5 or 18-inch wide seat. So I'm gonna try it out with the fire suit on to see if I still fit. Then if I still fit, I'm gonna do the red cover for it, and then also adjust the bolts to try to get some more lean back on it, just so it's not sitting so straight, I guess, or vertical. And then on the rears, oh, the light turned off. Or not the rear, but the passenger side, I'm gonna do a 20-inch Kirky for that. So it's for whoever's passenger. It's not so freaking tight, so you can kind of be a little more comfortable and then do some extra padding. The rear, I forgot the place that makes it, but they offer a I guess a Fox body specific rear seat delete. So it's just like a flat platform, and then where the seats went for the or I guess the lower seats, those are little storage compartments, and then the spare tire well is a storage compartment as well. So I'm gonna order that. I'm gonna see if they can notch it for the down bars, which you can see right there. So but other than that, I believe Ken Gentry should be here, I guess, in the bay tomorrow, if not Monday. So I'll get the cage certed, and then drop it off the trailer and start getting this thing going, put the motor in it, trans, all that. So I guess depends on what I hear tomorrow. I might just start putting the motor back in it, just to get this thing going. But yeah, definitely excited. You can hear the supposed gunshots, but it's just some kid in the import. Ouch, trying to get the keys. But yeah, probably revving the hell out of his little Nissan or something, or an Infinity. So but yeah, definitely was good. El Camino's hanging out too. I got the new tires on it, so they don't look so so funky with the others. Anybody in the bay that wants these are, I think, Federal, what are they? They're 215/50 17s. I got a front pair, basically free. Meet me in Hayward, Fremont area. You take them, don't want them. I might switch over the Mickeys also to these, just because these make so much freaking noise on the freeway, or I gotta figure something out. But other than that, yeah, once the cage certed, it's basically full bore to get this thing running. Here you could definitely tell the difference in the paint, or you can kind of see it, how much the fender's shinier than the door. I was gonna try some Poppy's patina over the whole car and see what that does. I definitely want to try it for the El Camino, just because the paint's like gone. You can tell, like these areas, the drip rails, all screwed up. So, not a big fan of paint jobs, just because it's harder to, like, I feel like I'm more prone to screw it up, which like the truck and the Ford, they have like the nice paint jobs, but those are kind of like the dailies. So, but the Fox, like, it's fine the way it is. I just would like to reduce some of the trim. So, but other than that, yeah, made it back home. I'll do probably do another video once we start working on it. Definitely probably get the Meta glasses, because definitely have a lot of footage coming up with obviously putting the car back together. And then, yeah, pretty much get ready for the first event I'm gonna try to make is February at Mendota, and then Kingdom in March, and then get ready for LS Fest in April in Vegas. So, whew, almost died. Yeah, it's been what was it, 8:42. So I left 6 a.m. this morning, so that's what, 14 hours, give or take, round trip. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow along.